I chose not to get the jab, I got nothing. False. You got your dignity. You got your conscience. You got the knowledge that you can stand up to the strongest propaganda push probably in the history of our country. Whether it's Andrew Tate or it's Tucker Carlson or Vivek or Trump, then we have to remember, who are these people? Who are these people? And what are they really willing to do? So we got a little memory refresher here. And this goes back. Shout out to all of you. Hold on. Shout out to all of you who stayed strong and did not comply. They are going to be bringing back the Rona policies. I don't know how strong. I don't know how soon, but they are bringing it back. Do not forget that this is what they think of you.
We will cite you, and if we need to, we will arrest you, and we will take you to jail. You either get your tests done and make sure you're cleared, or we will keep you in a facility.
Your tests done?
Longer. It's going to be very hard for people to do a lot of normal life unless they can prove their vaccination status.
That one's coming back real quick. Unless you can prove your vaccination status, life is going to be very hard for you. Not
such as you're not going to work in this particular agency or institution. You're not going to be able to go to this college or this university. Once we start doing that, you will see more and more people willingly get vaccinated.
Yeah, I mean, that's very true. As you impede on the rights of people and give them this way out, the weak ones will indeed fold. But I am imploring you, please do not be the weak ones. Do not be the weak ones. Those of us who stayed strong the first time around, where, it made sense, where you didn't really know what was going on, you didn't really know what the truth was, fine. Then maybe, your job was doing this, that, the other, but it cannot get that far if you don't start. The masks are going to be the first thing. The masks are going to be the first thing because it's the easiest thing to start saying, and they already have. I think Rutgers, a lot of hospitals, and some other colleges as well, have already started with mask mandates. If you comply, that gives them the space to go forward. If you fight the issue, then they have to focus on the issue. They can't have a vaccine mandate while you're not willing to comply with a mask mandate. Kelly Green says, we are not sheep. We are not cattle. I am fucking sick of it. Exactly, sir. Exactly. Keep that same energy. Keep that Kelly Green energy. All of you.
If the fear of losing your job, your friends, family, and future isn't enough to coerce you into submission, perhaps these incentives will entice you to willingly comply.
Remember the word incentives.
Cash prizes to college scholarships.
Now offering kids 12 and up limited edition Avengers comic books.
Yeah, just give up. Just give up your freedom. Give up your autonomy. Give up whatever your body will be without this experimental thing. For movie tickets. Dan Jensen said, I've never put a mask on and I've never been vaccinated, not even as a child. Interesting. Well, shout out to that. I mean, the vaccines that have been long tested are certainly a different conversation. Certainly one worth revisiting, but a different conversation. But I'm specifically focused on the Rona vaccines because I've never gotten a flu shot, never had the flu. I know a lot of people who've gotten the flu shot and then they get the flu, or they get flu-like symptoms from the shot. Why not take the chance and just get the flu? That never made sense to me. Nick says, hell yeah, I'm with Kelly. We got M169 in the building. Welcome to the party. Said, I've seen a couple people at work wearing cloth masks. It makes me want to scream. Yeah, because one, they don't work. Two, they're not good for you. It's not good to rebreathe in your air. Now, are you going to die and pass out? If you're not, doing a heavy workout, running a marathon, probably not, but it's not good for you. And then that doesn't even begin to talk about the social causes, especially with children, of going through years, of formative years, where this is all they see. I talked to you guys in I talked to you guys in the Discord about why it's important to me that you guys cam up when we're talking, and I don't force it because people want to remain anonymous, and that's totally fine. But it's a very different experience. For like right now, when I'm talking to Melted Mind Media, I can see who Melted Mind Media is. I can see how he reacts to the things that I can say. I can see how he emotes when he's saying the things he says. So he can be, even though I've never met him, I can see that he is a full person. Like if we're just talking to this, like, okay, you can hear my voice and I'm pretty expressive and whatever, but it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Shout out to David. Welcome to the party. Said he would love to chat masks. That, sir, we can definitely do. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Kelly Green says, can I get some free government Vaseline before I get taken advantage of by the government? Nope, they going in raw.
Waste tax dollars.
Yup. Yeah, and some people are shouting out Dan's parents. And again, I don't necessarily I've never had kids, so I don't necessarily have a strong opinion on that. I've never really looked into the other vaccines. But especially now that I've realized how far they're willing to go to sell their do all of this. Now that I realize that that's the case, it begs the question. I'm not saying that I'm a complete anti-vaxxer. I'm just saying, if somebody were to say, hey, here's the reason why everything that you've known for the last however many years about vaccines is wrong, I'd be willing to listen. Shout out to Ayush. Welcome to the party, brother. Good to see ya. So talking about Trump getting deleted, probably a good idea. That way, they'll not actually do it.
What?
Like that way, like if you talk, I understand what you're saying. Like the more chat it's brought about it, if it does happen, it's like, it's like, oh yeah, we obviously know what happened here. We obviously know.
Didn't stop Epstein. But I do think that Epstein was probably a bigger threat than Trump. Because while Trump has the support and Trump is that bull in a China shot, Epstein
had the
theoretically was a sniper.
He had the names, he had the videos, he had all the blackmail.
Exactly. And yep, Dan, that's exactly it. You just got to bend over and take it.
Sorry, Kelly.
M169 said we can get into it on Discord later if you want. I don't want to say too much here and risk your channel. Neither do I. And we will definitely do that. Much appreciated. If one of the mods or wannabe mods can drop the link to the Discord. Thank you. So we can not only get Avengers comic books, but Super Bowl tickets.
Limited edition Avengers comic books.
Thousands of prizes available,
including cruises and Super Bowl tickets.
Incentives.
150 trucks, giving away shotguns and hunting rifles. Marijuana dispensaries are giving away
joints for Jack. Krispy Kreme announcing this week.
I don't like that face, Melty. What was that face? You gonna go get jabbed for a free eighth?
No, I'd never do that. It just shows they're trying to hit every demographic. They're trying to hit every single base that they can. Guns, trucks. They're trying to hit cruises, comic books. They're trying to hit every. Later, you show what I think is like one of the worst that they try to push onto people, which we'll talk about later. But it definitely just shows how they're trying to hit every demographic with what they're trying to give.
Yep. If you like Avengers, they'll do that. If you like football, if you like food, it doesn't matter. They will do whatever they want. A big shout out to Dan Jensen. No comment, no question, just pure love of the game. And of course, that means that comes with a treat for Morty. Oh, he very much appreciates it. Thank you. And of course, that makes you the new sponsor of the stream. Yeah, the assist there. That's why I got my boy up here, doing the damn thing. All right, let's finish this up and update the banner for my boy Dan Jensen.
A free donut, yes? Free beer.
That's right. Get a shot and have a beer.
Today could be your lucky day.
California's vaccine lottery.
One grand winner to take home
Up to $5 million.
$5 million.
Get vaccinated next week.
What happened to that? What happened to that? $5 million? I never heard about nobody winning $5 million from a vaccine or
Me
trucks.
neither. That is a great question.
Or a
That is a great
cruise.
question. Does anybody know? Does anybody know if anybody got $5 million? I'm going to guess.
In one of our flu shots, we've got a dinger, and when we jab you with it, it's going to go off in your arm. And
Bing, 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 bing. You are the Rona winner.
But that $5 million is actually like what I wanted to talk about. Like, so now now we're just straight up, they're going for the poorest of the poor, people that are the gambling addicts of the world. That's what they're going for. These people like, oh, yeah, I just go in, get my vaccination, and then I might
get $5 million.
$5 million? $5 million? Like, that's generational wealth right there for like 2 or 3 generations.
I don't know about generational wealth.
If you spend it correctly, let's say you keep your same lifestyle that you have.
What is the group of people that we're talking about?
Who won it? But who won it? I want to know who won it.
I don't think anybody did. Honestly,
or some government official won it, or someone that's in the government.
Did anyone win $5 million for getting? It's not even in the thing.
Nope. Ooh, in New Jersey.
Oh,
was that in New Jersey? Lutch, you could have.
No, New York.
Okay.
Wait. What does it say? Vax and scratch. Oh. All right. Let's see. Vax and scratch from Robert Przarski of AMNY back in May 20th of 2021. All you need is a vaccine and a dream. Our favorite, the most uncorrupt person ever, Governor Andrew Cuomo, said Thursday that New York will offer a Vax and Scratch program next week in which people who get vaccinated will receive a free scratch-off ticket for a chance. Where's my mouse? A chance to win $5 million. Not going to win $5 million, $5 million, and other cash prizes. The lottery is open to New York's 18 and once they get the shot, whether it's the first dose of the Pfizer or the one and done. Oh, this is back in the days when Johnson & Johnson was still on the market. We all know what happened there. Cuomo said the mega multiplier tickets offer uses a 1 in 9 chance of winning the cash prize. If you don't win the jackpot, you could walk away with multiples of matching cash values shown on the ticket from as little as $20 to as much as $50,000. So even though they said $5 million, I am so positively sure that we would have heard about this if somebody actually won.
I bet you it was like each ticket was like there was probably like all $20 tickets up to $5 million, and then there's probably like one big like $50,000, like a couple bigger ones in between. Like it's probably $5 million in total.
Yeah. That's probably exactly it. That's probably exactly it. $5 million in total in prizes. And so theoretically you could win the grand prize of winning it all. But like Unwanted Post said, the only way they're going to do that is one of the family members or the workers or the people. Come on. So let's back this up a little bit.
If you get vaccinated next week, they made it exciting, right?
It's exciting, guys! Oh my God! What's that? Look at how much fun they're having.
Let's gamble.
I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think about that. The irony.
The reason people go to Vegas.
It really could be somewhat lucrative if they aren't already persuaded. 13-year-old Joshua says one of the best parts of getting a shot at Mickey D's lunch.
Bruh. I thought it was the immunity from COVID. I thought that was the best part.
Well, you'd think, but not quite. Aish says probably and exactly in the same phrase sounds funny. Yeah, really. It's not too strong of a statement.
Just think of this when you think of vaccination.
If you need luck with love, dating apps are offering incentives too. Vienna Brothel is providing
dating apps.
Yeah, you can get an extra super like if you just jab yourself.
One more girl to deny you. One more denying.
Exactly. One more woman to deny you. You can get denied by even more women than ever before. M169 said Pfizer and Moderna bullied their way in and got J&J out of the market, which is probably the safest of all options. I mean, considering that the three of them were going to be in the market, yes. But I think the safest of all options would have been to do nothing. Literally nothing.
Giving those who take up the offer a 30-minute session with a quote, maybe of their choice.
We finally found the one thing that makes us all more attractive, the vaccination.
To love one another as Jesus.
You're more attractive. You're more attractive if you get the vaccine, according to liberals.
said, get vaccinated, get boosted.
Jesus
and now
said, get vaccinated and get boosted. Did you say that?
Now,
Welch?
I certainly,
Did you say that?
certainly did
Where's the
not
quote?
say that. We brought up that idea of incentives, right? And you saw a little bit of it there. Amonte Foe said dating apps were right into a brothel, rather blunt approach. Yeah. Nick says nothing was my choice. Nick, everything is your choice. You always have a choice. Never forget that, especially as we go through this winter, and they will tell you that you do not have a choice. But indeed, you do. M169 said, I meant other three options. Yes, no, I know that. I was joking. But so I found the actual full clip of de Blasio doing this. And I want you to put yourself back in the mind of how we were in, let's say, late 2020, when nobody really knew what was going on. They did, but we didn't know. They knew that they had to convince us. They knew that they had to offer incentives because the virus wasn't bad enough for us to actually want to get the shot on our own, like people have talked about all the time. If it was some kind of airborne Ebola, then yeah, we'd be rushing to get a shot for that because nobody wants that. But instead, they had to do this.
Let's get into this.
Oh, no.
Free fries when you get vaccinated?
What?
I got vaccinated.
Yummy.
He's doing a yummy. I want to do a yummy.
You're saying I could get this? These delicious fries? Wait a minute. But there's also a burger element to this?
Oh, a burger element. Oh my God, a burger element.
What state was this in?
New York. He's
yeah, dude. That burger, fries, and shake is like freaking $25, bro. Like, no wonder.
Facts. But and Nick says I chose not to get the jab. I got nothing. False. You got your dignity. You got your conscience. You got the knowledge that you can stand up to the strongest propaganda push probably in the history of our country. Maybe I'm being a little bit hyperbolic, but I don't know. That's what you got. You got confirmation that you are not one of the stooges. That's what you got.
You got your choice.
Facts.
You used it.
So this is
let me check.
This is how dumb they thought all of you were.
Bill Neathart. Is it too early in the day to eat a burger? No. This can be breakfast? Okay. I want you to look at this and think about, again, some people love hamburgers, some don't. Really want to respect all ways of life.
We got to be inclusive. We got to be inclusive. We can't talk about, taking experimental medicine without being inclusive. Shout out to Tread Guy Travels. Welcome to the party. Another awesome YouTuber just dropped his link. Please definitely go check him out. What does Tread Guy Travels say? TikTok is a great app if your goal is to lose brain cells. Well, I'll be honest with you. I spent a decent amount of time on TikTok, and like I talk about all the time, the algorithm is really, 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 really good. So if you want to see BS, it will show you BS. But as we're going to see here, there's a lot of interesting stuff that if you train it, if you are not a dumb person, if you have the attention span, then they won't show you just 30-second clips. And then, there's only one video here where it's taken from a podcast, and then they have to have some video game underneath it. There's only one video here. So I definitely agree that, it's not the best thing for everybody. But there's a lot of good stuff on there. And just like everything else, it is a tool of our society. It is an extension of just technology in general, and it's certainly not going anywhere. So I'm more in the camp of, maybe it's better to kind of dip your toe in, and so you know what you're dealing with. And at the end of the day, there's some interesting stuff on there. But let's see again, how dumb they think you are. And how dumb many people were.
Appealing to you. Just think of this when you think of vaccination.
In case it wasn't clear enough. In case it wasn't clear enough. Did you hear that?
Again, some people love hamburgers, some don't. Really want to respect all ways of life. But if this is appealing to you, just think of this when you think of vaccination.
Oh, okay. Now I'm going to get it.
Vaccination. I'm getting a very good feeling.
Yeah, that's because you're eating bullshit food that is meant to give you a good feeling. That has nothing to do with injecting yourself with an experimental I mean, come on. What are we how many people fell for this? I really want to know. How many people did not actually think that they were going to get the jab, and then they saw this and they're like, well, I mean, free burger and fries. What was this? Shake Shack? I think it was Shake Shack.
Yep.
M169 says it's all about the algorithm. What do you search out? That's what it'll throw back at you. And the interesting part of TikTok is that it's not there. You don't need to search anything. You just open the app. I'll just do it right now. Then you open the app, and then it shows you a video right off rip. Oh, I bet he's gonna be at. I love this. This is a Texas show. Shout out to Trey, where you call in if you went on a date and then you got ghosted. You call in, they'll call the person, and it's entertaining, whatever. But I like that stuff. So if what you spend your attention on is what it will show you more of. So if you're what's the word? If you are conscious about what you are giving your attention to, then that will be picked up. If you're not, and you're just like, oh, well, this looks cool. Let me just check it out for a little couple extra seconds. Oh, an NPC live streamer. Boop, boop, wow. Boop, boop, wow. If you spend 5 hours watching that just because you were curious, well, that's what's going to get served up. And Dan says, yeah, well, you injunct junk in both cases. Very, 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 very true.
About vaccination right this moment. Thank you to Randy Garudi. And, of course, Danny Meyer is doing so much to help us.
I wonder how those people feel about getting the shout out now.
With the recovery and the entire team. I've got to finish chewing for a moment. I think that would be more dignified, don't you think?
I don't think there's anything dignified about this, and there is no way to bring it back to that.
He doesn't even want to swallow it. After this, he's about
so
in the trash.
Yeah, right. I mean, I love
everyone. We're going to keep rolling out incentives. We're going to keep making it easy. We're going to keep making it fun. We really, really need to get everyone vaccinated.
What color? What's your race?
So that exactly begs the question. Why do you need all of these incentives? Why do you need to make it fun? If it's something that is good for people, if it's something that is naturally something that we would want, why do you need to dress it up? And again, fine. A bunch of us didn't know what was going on. A bunch of you didn't know what was going on and followed the herd because you didn't know any better. Now you know better. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed that clip, check out the full live stream link in the bio and catch me live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. See you there.